If you're a video agency owner, there's only 3 core funnels that you should be using if you're looking to scale to 50K plus per month. But if you put them in the wrong order into your business, you're gonna burn cash, attract the wrong fit clients, and you're probably gonna give up in funnels altogether. And after working with hundreds of video agency owners around the world, I've seen the same pattern happen again and again. It's not that funnels don't work, it's that people use the wrong funnel at the wrong stage in their business journey. So in this video, I'm gonna break down the 3 core funnels you should be installing into your video agency if you're looking to scale. This isn't a how to build funnels video. This is giving you clarity on what funnels to use at what stage in your video business, so you're not focusing on the wrong funnel at the wrong time. So let's get into it. Now, this first funnel is all about when you're at the $0 to $10,000 per month mark. Now, if you're beyond this, keep watching, because if you don't even have this position in your business, you might be making the mistake that most video agency owners make who are doing the 30 to 50K plus mark, who don't have this installed correctly. Because without this, the rest of the funnel pieces do not work. So the first funnel is called the Instagram profile funnel. And essentially this funnel is like building a landing page, but using Instagram as your landing page. The days have gone when people go directly to your website from Google. That still happens, but people spend more time on social media right now that they are flicking through looking for a video agency. And if you don't have this set up correctly, they are gonna flick past your profile and choose your competitor. So this is why you need to set up your Instagram kind of like a landing page for people to land on, to know what to do and how to work with you. So how you set this Instagram profile funnel is actually pretty simple, and you can do it straight after this video. You can make these adjustments. And just by making a couple of these adjustments right now, you're instantly gonna build more credibility, build more trust, and get people who are looking at your brand to make that next step decision with you. Now, the real key component of an Instagram profile is to optimize it so it looks and has the key components like a landing page. So at the top here, what we have is we have a bio. This is your headline. This basically calls out your dream avatar and tells them what to do. This is pretty much the top of a website if you think about it. The name of your business is gonna sit up here. All this stuff is like stuff that you probably already have set up, but this bio needs to be specific on who you're trying to help and what you're trying to help them achieve. So for example, we help coaches stand out online with scroll-stopping social media videos to boost their authority and attract new clients. Ready to level up? Book a free strategy call here. And then there's a link, right? So whenever you hear someone say, click the link in bio, this is where the link sits. And we're gonna show you some links and examples very, very soon. The next part of this is having highlights that showcase the key things that a potential prospect is looking for. Don't just showcase everything, showcase the key things. So I like to recommend having a BTS highlight tab, having a results tab, and having a tips tab. So a tips tab is giving tips and tricks on video marketing or strategy, whatever that your audience or market needs to hear. Results is showcasing the testimonials, the feedback from clients, the results, the case studies, anything that you see, a screenshot of something, you need to do this. Now, if you go to my Instagram right now, you'll see a version like this. Now, again, this is not a video agency. This is specifically for my coaching business. But if you go there, you'll see client results, you'll see free trainings, live events, and IMN. IMN for me is more of my personal branding part of this, but you'll also see that my bio is optimized. There's a link tree here. And again, this may have evolved as you're watching this video, but I always optimize this for the current thing that we are marketing or presenting. So if we're running a workshop or an event, I always change this and optimize this. The next part of this is the pin posts. And this part here, if you get this right, is where you can basically turn your Instagram profile into a lead generation machine. Basically, these 3 pin posts here are more important than any other piece of content you have on your social media. These pin posts is what actually gets prospects to go, hey, I need to make that next step with you. I trust you, I like you, I understand what you do, and I want to take that next step with you. If this is set up correctly, you are going to have people basically coming to you going, hey, I saw your profile, clicked on an ad, it came back to your profile, you're the guy I want to work with or the girl, and this is the clear, this is what they land on. This is what they get to see, right? So the first post is what we call a start here post. This start here post is essentially a introduction to who you are, who you serve, why it matters, and invites the viewers to take that clear next step, which is usually gonna be booking in a call. If you're starting out in that $0 to $10,000 per month mark, you need to have more people booking conversations, right? For a bit more advanced, you might have apply to work with this, and we'll talk about that in a second. So why this matters, it instantly gives new visitors a clear, direct path on how to engage with you. Basically tells them who you are, what to do and what's next, right? What I've seen clients do here over the years and a style of video they've done is they've actually done either a team video, a brand video, an about me video. There's a combination of a couple of styles of videos. I would recommend video, but I understand if you're not confident in doing your own videos just yet, you can do a carousel. And this is something we actually give our clients. We give them the templates for this inside our mastermind, is they can just swipe and deploy and just go and implement that. In today's age, it's a lot easier to create a video, in my opinion, around your story because you're probably filming everything behind the scenes of your business. If you're not, it's probably a sign that you need to start doing this, right? The next one is a social proof post. So this is a testimonial case study. So this can be also a highlight reel. It could be a showcase of the work that you've been doing over the last couple of years. So a show reel. It can be case studies, testimonials. It doesn't really need to be all of them. It can just be one of them. What I've seen work the best is having a screenshot or having a testimonial from a client. But if you don't have those yet, start with what you have. And the cool thing about these pinned posts, if you've already posted these on your socials before, go and pin them. So you could pause this video right now and go find one or two of these posts and just pin them to the top of your page, right? You can also edit the captions for them in the description below so people, when they're reading them, know what to do next. The last one, which is the third one here, this is an invitation post. I like to call this the kind of attraction asset that you have that attracts the ideal clients and repels the wrong clients. So this can be a direct offer where it's like, hey, I'm looking for 5 businesses who we can help create 3 months worth of content for your business. Comment the word XYZ or beta or offer, whatever you have at the time. It could be a lead magnet. It's like, hey, if you want a free copy of our resource, comment the word below, or DM me if you want to do a DM. It could also be driving traffic back to the link tree which sits up here. There's a couple of combinations there. They all work. You just got to pick one. This one here, the third one, if you miss that, you're missing out on potential people who land on your profile to take that next step with you. The first two are kind of like the first 2 things they see. And when they land on this last one, this is when they go, wow, this is what I need to do next. So usually a free resource works the best here, but you can have a direct offer here as well. This is where I've seen some clients just in this one talk about their offer and they say, here's what we do. And they go, next step is book a call, right? Next step, book call. And that's where they go back to sending them a DM or their link in bio, right? So the real reason why this is really important is because if you go and run like a paid ad, and this is why you need to do this first before you run paid ads and more advanced marketing funnels, which I'm going to show you in a second, is when someone sees your ad, they naturally go and click on your profile. And if they come back to your profile and it's not optimized to showcase you as the expert in your field and doesn't have these pin posts in place, they're gonna click off and go and click on the next page. And this is where, when you have this set up, people come from your ads because not everyone's going to go directly to your website, click and put their contact details. They're going to send you a DM going, hey, I really love what you guys do. I wanna learn more about your services. And that's when you can then book in a sales call with them directly through DMs. And if your profile is set up before that sales call, they're gonna come back and they're gonna look at these posts here. They're gonna check out your highlights. When they're in a buying decision in the marketing funnel, they're gonna come back to this profile consistently. And if you optimize this, you only showcase the things you need to show to help that potential prospect understand that you're the expert in your field, you're the marketing agency or the video agency that they need to work with, and they're in your DMs and they get retargeted from you, right? Cool thing is when you have this all optimized, which is leading into more of our more advanced funnels, which I'll show you in a second, is retargeting ads. Anyone who lands on your profile and checks out this content becomes part of your middle of funnel retargeting strategy, which there's plenty of more YouTube videos that we explain more in depth around that. I wanted to give you some real life examples alongside this of some clients of ours that are absolutely crushing it with their profiles set up and optimized. So the first one I want to talk about is Nelson from Vibes Creative. When he worked with us, he scaled to 64K plus per month, and he's gone on to do 100K plus per month right now in his video agency. And they specifically do video podcasts. This is his profile as I'm currently recording this video. What I love about what these guys done, it's very clear. And I want to show you there's a key thing that they have clear here. We help businesses, founders, and CEOs build authority and scale with our viral podcast system. So they talk about their system, their method. Book a demo. Here is their link. There's one link that they're telling people to go to, right? Here they have results, they have podcast tips, testimonials, and BTS. So they have some slightly different ones, but they are the same structure. They've got their pin post, which is about the business. They've got their client testimonials, which is the second one. This is the proof. And then they've got their team. And this is one thing I haven't talked about just yet. Some of the content that they put out on their page is they incorporate their team and their clients within inside the brand. And I think they do a really good job of this because when you're looking to build a video agency and scale it to 50K plus per month, it's no longer about you being the best person on the team. It's showcasing your team and also highlighting your clients within your marketing. And one of my favorite books of all time is from a guy called Donald Miller, which is called How to Build a Story Brand. And it's all about actually positioning your customer, your client, as the hero within the story, not you. So this brand video isn't about you. It's about your brand and who you help and your customers. And this is why when you optimize this bio, people fall directly into this story and they go, I can see myself here. They can see these testimonials and relate to a lot of them. The next one is Flynn Graham from Wildkind Studios, and he scaled to 40K plus per month when he started working with this. And he was actually starting from scratch. He had none of this page set up. So he's gone and optimized this over the last couple of years. And what I like what these guys have done really, really well is they have a lot of free resources in their page. Even in their LinkedIn bio, which we'll go to in a second, they have free resources. They got their pin post set up. They've got their system. So they explain the system. And again, testimonials, the 3 pin posts. They've got, here's how our thing is different, right? This is a bit of an about us. This is our offer. And then this is our case study. So they've got a slightly different positioning, but it doesn't really matter. The thing is they have these pin posts in place that is positioning their brand. When someone lands on this page, people know exactly what they do and who they can help. And this is the important thing hopefully you're getting from this, is if you have this set up, people can read this, they know what to do next. Even if they don't take that next step, people are clicking in your profile every single day. And if you're running paid ads, or you're thinking about running paid ads and you haven't optimized this first, this is where you're gonna have a lot of people fall through the funnel, which we call leakage within a funnel, that don't know where to go. We want people to come back here and start to follow your page, but also know what to do if they want to take that next step. Because most people in the market aren't going to buy from you today, but they're looking to buy from you in the next 90 days or buy that service. But if you haven't positioned your profile as a funnel, people don't know what to do. If you don't tell them where to go, you don't know what the next step looks like, they might not be ready to take the next step, but if you don't tell them what to do, they're not going to do it. This is why it's really important to have this set up. The next one is Guillaume from Blue Media House. And when he started with us, he was doing around about 0K per month. And he scaled to 50K plus per month in 12 months and is now doing 100K plus per month. And the reason he is doing that is because his brand is absolutely killing it. And I love what these guys do because they do everything that I just talked about when it comes to this profile funnel. And they do the next couple of steps and the next parts of the funnels that I'm about to show you. The first part of this is they have optimized their bio for SEO, but also they have some banger client results. Now you're probably looking at this 50 million plus in revenue, going, how do we have these massive results? How can we get to that? We're looking at a level 10. If you're not there yet, you don't have to say $50 million revenue generated. This is for someone who's got this results. If you have those, showcase that. If you don't get those off clients, you're missing out on also authority here. They've got their pin posts, they've got their highlights, they've got a clear next step, they've got a DM, and they've also got their apply button here. What I love about what these guys do is they really incorporate their team. So they've got their team in this video. Every one of these team members is in this video. And this is what builds authority, but also builds trust with your team. So if you're looking to scale and you want to bring your team in there more, put your team in the content. Again, these videos here, if you look at them, they're showcasing their team members in all of these posts here, right? It doesn't matter what the videos really say. It's like seeing the team on a consistent basis in different videos. You can see the team members. This here, they're not doing one sales video. These videos here are building value, building trust, and building connection and showcasing their brand. And there's a reason why they're doing 100K plus per month in their video agency is because they are leading as an example for their potential customers. They attract high ticket clients to their brand because they have a high ticket brand. They showcase their brand in the way it should be showcased. So go and check these guys out. I love what these guys are doing. And they're probably one of the highlights of the ones that I'd recommend looking at from today. Now, last one I'll show you is from a guy called Zach King, who's from Zach King Productions. He scaled to 50K plus per month through coaching when he was working with us. And this is his brand. Since then, he has gone on to absolutely dominate his space. He works specifically with buyer's agents, which again, you don't have to be working specifically with buyer's agents to make this work. This is just showing a couple of examples from different industries. The last two that I showed you are actually business owners broad. When we look at them, they're not actually niched. Zach has gone and niched, but he also runs ads all around Australia and he has clients all around Australia. And the reason he attracts these types of clients is he has these pinned posts again. He has his testimonial, which is number 2. He has his kind of about us video kind of pitch. And then he has his invitation posts along here, right? And then he has value content all the way through here. One thing I think Zach's missing, and I'm not sure if he does this yet, he doesn't incorporate his team as much as the other guys, but he is incorporating his clients into his content, which I really, really like. And that's probably the one thing I'd give him feedback on is he needs to incorporate his team more because his business is really centered around him. But in saying that, he also has a 50K plus per month video agency. And if you look at all these guys, they have a very similar thing happening in their brand is they're all following the same funnel process. They all have it optimized to their market and what they're trying to promote. Now this moves on to funnel 2. Now, if you're at the 10 to 30K per month mark, which is where most freelance videographers leading into a video agency owners sit, This next funnel is going to be a game changer, and it goes on top of the funnel that you should have installed. So if you haven't done step 1 and funnel 1 first, and you haven't got that installed, that is the one you should start doing as of today. And you can go from this video and go and implement that yourself. You don't need to have any templates. It is pretty straightforward. You can literally do it. You have access to Instagram right now. It's just a matter of doing it. So go and do that if you haven't done that, because that is going to be the core funnel that lays the foundations for these next 2 core funnels. Okay, this is take number 3 for this video. Alex, future Alex, I hope that this comes out and I don't have to film this again, because I'm sick, tired of filming this video. It's the 3rd time that we're doing this. So the second core funnel that you need inside your video agency is what I call the appointment engine. And essentially this appointment engine is a 2-step funnel that takes people from an ad, from your profile, from email marketing, to a page that tells them exactly what to do next. And that next step is very simple. Book in a call, apply to work with us, schedule in a time to see if or not we can help you. That call though is not a sales call, it's a discovery call. And this discovery call is a 15-minute call. And this is a system we use behind and we teach a lot of our clients. It's all about seeing if or not they're a good fit. In today's age, it's not about trying to sell everyone. You need to qualify your prospects. And the point of this call system here is when people come through it, they get to book in a call themselves, they get to build trust with you. And then on this second page, this is where we have a video that thanks them for booking a call, but tells them what's going to happen, but also puts in case studies. So as you can see, there's different videos sits at different parts of the stage of the funnel. This is a little bit more complex than the first funnel I just explained, but this becomes the foundation of every step in your sales process going forward, because this is the engine that runs your sales division. This is what runs your sales process. Every lead from anywhere needs to come through here. Whether they come through your bio, they're coming from an email, if they're coming from a referral, they're coming from paid ads, they come to this one core funnel. And this funnel is actually what we give our clients for free inside our mastermind. We give them the swipe and deploy templates already pre-built with the scripts, everything pre-built, because this system here is the engine that runs the rest of it. Now, the cool thing is you can go and build this yourself. It's literally just a calendar system. We use GHL, which is the backbone of this. The automations here and the swipe, the emails that come through are just reminder sequences to get people to show up to this call. But the thing that makes this system work is not actually just the appointment engine. It's the part that goes on after the appointment engine. And this is something that I haven't revealed just yet on YouTube, but there's 2 systems that sit behind this that you can't see online. So if you see other guys crushing it and you copy their funnel and you're wondering why yours isn't working, it's usually because these 2 parts of the funnel are missing. The second part of this funnel is the client conversion system. And this client conversion system consists of 2 landing pages. One is what we call a scorecard. And this is where a prospect will do a self-audit of their business. And this pre-sells the prospect that you are the expert. This happens after a 15-minute call. This is why you can't see it online. You can't see this funnel because this is sent off after you've had a conversation, which you can't see because it's not, you don't run ads to this. This is not a landing page you send to everyone. You only ever send this to people who are qualified. And this client conversion system increases the conversion rate for prospects when they come through. The second landing page is a client case study page. And this is where all your testimonials, all of your case studies for clients you work with sit. This is where you showcase how good your system is, right? These 2 things here, when you upgrade this to your marketing funnel, can make a huge difference. And again, if you're doing less than $10,000 per month, you probably don't have any case studies, and this is probably not the right funnel to start with. But if you're at that 10K per month mark and you're wanting to get to 50, these are the funnels that are missing inside your business that you need to upgrade or optimize. If you don't have these are something that you need to build. And if you need help building this, message me on Instagram. We can have a chat about installing one of these systems to your business. The last part of this is our 45-minute call. Now, the 45-minute call, when people get here, they should be pre-sold. I don't know about you, but if you hate sales, which most video agency owners and videographers that I meet hate sales, this is not a sales call. This is a strategy call. And the way it's positioned is people should be coming to this call pre-sold on your brand. They know you, they like you, they trust you. And this call is really just about onboarding them into the system that you have. So selling your productized offer, whether it's a retainer, if it's a brand video package or whatever it is, this call, they should be pre-sold. And if they've come through all of these steps correctly, that sales call becomes really easy. Since clients have upgraded this system into their business, they increase their close rate by 50 to 60% more than what their current close rate is from cold traffic. And cold traffic is different to referrals, by the way. So if you're still relying on referrals, this is a cold traffic system. It works well. The reason it works is because people come through a process. Now, again, this is stage 2. This is when you start to grow. And if you're at that 10 to 30K per month mark, this is when you start to implement that system. It takes around about 3 to 6 months to optimize this. But once it's running, this becomes the backbone and engine that runs your business. Now, this last funnel is a more advanced funnel, and it might not be the funnel that you need to implement right now. But if you're looking to stand out in the next 12 to 24 months, you need to start thinking like this. So I'm going to show you what it is, because this is where all these marketing funnels I've just talked about come into one cohesive system where you can start to scale to 50K plus per month. And some of those clients that I just showed you before, they're already implementing this marketing system because they're more advanced or more further down the track. But it's good to see what's ahead so you can already start implementing this. Now, can you implement some of the final parts I'm about to show you before this? You can, but is it a focus? No. If you're not doing $10,000 per month, do not touch this just yet. Get to that consistent rate first, then you can start implementing this later, because it's a bit more time extensive and it takes a little bit more work to put in place. What is this third core funnel? We call this the advanced scale, the trust engine. This engine here is something that you are in right now. I'm gonna pull back the curtain. This video you are watching is part of this. This is a video to build trust, to build authority. And I wanna show you how this works, because if I wasn't doing what I'm teaching you right now, then it wouldn't be working. I'm telling you right now, this has generated us hundreds of thousands of dollars because of having this system in place. Because people who come through to your social profile and they check out your page, they may not be ready, right? They may not be ready to take that next step with you. So we need to give them a place to go hang out. We need to give them a place to go nurture, a place to go binge and consume content to see that you're the authority in your marketplace. So what we do is we have 2 Instagram pages. We have one for our business coaching page and one for my personal page. But all of our traffic from these pages actually gets redirected to my YouTube channel. So if you are on here right now, you are currently in the middle of the funnel, right? You may never work with us. Maybe you clicked on this video and you somehow end up here. But this is part of a middle of funnel. It's all about giving value, showing expertise, and building trust with the marketplace. The way this funnel is optimized is when people land on here, they can quickly see who I am, who I help, and what I do. This is really important. This doesn't need to be viral with content. This is not what this YouTube system is. This is all about building trust. In the bio or the comments below this video, you can go check this out, by the way. There should be 1 to 2 of those funnels we just talked about. This appointment engine that we just talked about up here, that's the second core funnel, sits inside here. This is where this funnel gets reused. And again, I'll show you where these sit as well. It gets used here. Then the second funnel we have is an attraction asset, which is where that lead magnet funnel sits. This is where we give a free resource. There are some free resources down below this video, and you can check out any of our other YouTube videos. There's a bunch of free resources we give out. We give these resources out to gain access to your email to get trust built so we can connect with you. The way we connect with you is then we talk to you through email marketing. And then from those emails, we send you back to YouTube. This becomes this ecosystem of building trust. This is the trust engine where we're using long form content that is driving our people who are sitting on our email list, who are thinking about working with us, back to long form content. And naturally, when you're ready, you'll take the next step. You may never take the next step, by the way, but the next step is you can book usually a call, or you can reach out to myself and chat to me through Instagram, and we can talk about what that next step looks like. Simple. It doesn't need to be a hard sell. This is the difference, and this is the way that we can build trust at scale, is now the content on our YouTube channel becomes the things that builds trust with our dream client. This is a big shift in the marketplace right now. I'm seeing that video agency owners are not tapping into. This is something that we are doubled down on, because we know that this funnel here is going to be able to scale where we can reach more people and build more trust without me doing lots of calls with people. That is what this eliminates. If you go back to these last 2 funnels, this requires a lot of hustle. Now, at these stages of the business, your hustle that you need at this stage is you need conversations. So this works, but it works until a point that you've got way too many clients and you can't take any more calls and you just want to chat to the right people. So long form content solves the problem where it builds trust and attracts the right people who binge your content and want to work with you, because they know you're the expert. Instead of you having to spend 45 minutes to a whole sales process with them, they come to the call going to, hey, I want to work with you. And just recently, we had a client who came to us who paid in full to work with us. And they literally said at the start of the call, where do we sign up? Where do we pay? And it's because they'd watched all of our YouTube videos. And hey, maybe that'll be you one day. You come and chat to one of my team members and you want to come to one of our in-person events. And that's the same process happens for you. It's what works. It's what builds trust, because the more time people can spend building connection with you and learning about you, understanding their problems, the expertise that you have, that's when they start to build trust. But the problem is you can't start there. This is like level 10 when you get there. This is why you need to get through the first step. So if you've done funnel 1 and you've implemented that and you've got funnel 2 in place, then you can start to do funnel 3. So the last one I want to do is I want to show you some actual examples of some clients who do this. So let's go to Blue Media House and look at theirs. Again, there's a little bit more advanced. And again, you don't have to have the same funnel design. The funnel design, the logos, the assets, how it looks is not the thing. It's the messaging, it's understanding which customer you're looking to work with and giving them a next step. These guys are wanting to build a wait list. It's a bit more of an advanced funnel. They're optimizing their funnel for high quality clients. Now, the reason you don't start here is you can spend months and months building this. I know the behind the scenes of something this is built on Webflow. It's a more advanced. It looks amazing. In my opinion, it is a bit over the top for what you're looking to do. And the thing that I've learned about scaling businesses over the years, the more complex the marketing funnel, the harder it is to scale. So when we look at like the simple funnel, the simple Instagram profile funnel is the first funnel you do. You can scale this. You can do 50K plus a month just doing your Instagram funnel if you do it right. So I know I've covered a lot in this video and done a deep dive into the breakdown of the 3 core funnels. If you got value from the video, I would love to know in the comments down below. And I'd love to know which one of these funnels you have in place. Let me know in the comments down below. As I said in this video, there's a couple of free resources and next steps if you're looking to take that next step and work with us in the description below this video. But if you just got value from this video, I'd love to hear. Give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button just yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button because it helps us create more videos like this to give you value so you can see how to actually build a video agency and scale to 50K plus per month this year. So that's it for this video, and I can't wait to see you in the next one.